Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of PES News. Today we're going to be doing a recap more than anything, and there is a couple of things that I will go over that I haven't mentioned before. So yeah, let's get into the video and let's recap on what we know so far about Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. So let's start with the recap of the PES 2020 news that we have. So I posted on the channel about a month or two ago that Luis Garcia and Christian Martinoli will continue as the voice for PES 2020's Mexican version of the game. And while in the recording studio where they have to record the new lines for the new games, they said that there is 1,000 extra new phrases that they have done in commentary. They've done around about 15 hours of recording in the booth, and they also said that there is around about 2,600 new players and 104 new teams, which obviously kind of confirms that there is going to be some new teams into the game, but it doesn't exactly say who or what is coming into the game. So that was the first bit of news that we had for PES 2020. So we move on to the second piece of information, and that is that GameStop of Germany have PES 2020 available to pre-order. Now in these pre-order listings it gives no details of what features or licenses are in the game. It's just a placeholder link at the moment, and the listings on the website does say that there is a special edition coming to the game. Now there is no surprise that this is happening, as for the past 5 PES installments we have had a special edition, and you can expect some kind of My Club content within these editions, because as you know, My Club is growing every year and they do put a lot of time and effort into that game modes in comparison to the other game modes that are in PES. So the third piece of information that we had was that Konami and the Barcelona Foundation have partnered together to team up to support children's social inclusion. Now the only thing that has came from this that is more interesting than anything is that this is a new partnership that they have gone into together, despite the fact that the actual premium partnership between FC Barcelona and Konami does come to an end. I think it's at the end of this month or at the end of next month, so we might not see Barcelona in PES 2020, but with this bit of information of them signing a new agreement to support children's social inclusion, maybe there's something behind the scenes that we don't know, and potentially Barca and Konami can come together again to sign another premium agreement for PES 2020. Now, I hope Barcelona stay in PES 2020 because the stadium, the likenesses, and how they have replicated the Barcelona license is near perfect, and if I had my favourite team being replicated like that in a football game, I would be gutted to lose it, because Konami have done a lot of hard work and it would be a shame for it to go to nothing in the end, because as you know, the new camp is the missing piece in the puzzle for EA Sports' FIFA, because as you know, the Camp Nou, or Nou Camp, whatever you want to call it, is the only main stadium that they don't have in their massive La Liga package that FIFA has. So there could be potential of Barca staying with Konami, but we know what EA are like, and they have the pulling power to bring any team to their side. But hopefully this was a hint of potentially Barcelona staying with Konami, but it remains to be seen. So let's talk about some more PES 2020 news and the potential license of Liverpool Football Club. Now, as you know, Anfield and the players in PES 2019 have been near enough perfectly recreated, and also some of Liverpool's club legends are available in the My Club game mode. Now, in 2016, Liverpool and Konami entered into a global partnership which saw Anfield, the My Club legends and the players being scanned to be in PES 2017, 18 and 19. Now, as you look through this article from 2016, I've highlighted it here, a 3-year deal was signed between Konami and between Liverpool. Now this is very interesting because, as you know, back in 2016, Barcelona also signed a 3-year deal. Now this 3-year deal is near to expire with Liverpool and Barcelona, but it remains to be seen whether Liverpool will now be in PES 2020 or not. Now, as you know, with EA Sports FIFA, they always love having the best teams as a partner. Juventus, Bayern, Manchester United, even though Man United are not doing well now, they're the biggest club in England. The MLS is licensed, Real Madrid also. So all the big guns are with FIFA, and with Liverpool's rise the past 3 years under Klopp, it would be a surprise to see Liverpool stay with PES. Maybe if Liverpool was still licensed with PES but not having the stadium is definitely an option, but it is interesting to see that Liverpool might not be in PES 2020, as Liverpool have been used in PES 17, 18 and 19. So moving on to another piece of PES 2020 news, and we're going to be talking, or just going to briefly talk about the menus potentially coming into PES 2020. Now, as you know, the menus in PES 19 were very bland, but in my opinion, they were the most responsive menu I've had in a long time, which was the only good thing that came from it. But looking at the menu, it was very bland, and we don't want to see something the same in PES 2020 because we don't want to buy a game that looks similar. But anyway, Kei Masuda, apologies, went on to say that we saw negative feedback from our fans, but we need to understand that changing the game at this stage is very problematic. The new menu will appear only in PES 2020. Now this quote from Masuda came out just after the release, or just before the release of PES 2019, explaining that we understand the feedback of the PES 19 menus are poor, but at this stage of the release or pre-release of the game, they're not going to change the menu, and if you want a new menu, you're going to have to wait until PES 2020. So hopefully that does come true, and hopefully we get a new fresh interface for the next game. So let's move on to a piece of news that I have known for some time, but I haven't reported or mentioned it because to me it's nothing exciting for me, but because it's up and coming for PES 2020, I might as well add it in because some people might not know. So as of the 18th of December 2018, Konami and the Coupe de la Ligue came together to a partnership so that the Coupe de la Ligue will be in future PES installments. Now, it does say in this article here that the up and coming content would be extending into PES 2019. We've had about 5 data packs now, and from December, from when this agreement was signed, I haven't seen anything Coupe de la Ligue in the game. So maybe they scrapped having the content in PES 2019 and they are going to bring it into PES 2020. Now, as I've said, I am not majorly excited for this license. It is, as I said before, a fantastic addition to the licenses that they already have, especially if you're going to play Master League and you're going to pick Lyon, Marseille or Paris Saint-Germain as your team. You're going to have a licensed League Cup within the game, so that is a massive bonus. But other than that, I'm not really excited for this license, but it is a piece of accurate information from Konami themselves saying that this would come into PES 2019, but it hasn't, so I can see it coming into PES 2020. So the last bit of information I have, well, I call it information, let's call it speculation. The last bit of speculation I have is, could we have a new cover star or even a new PES Ambassador for the PES franchise? As of late, Antoine Griezmann has been promoting PES through his social media sites. He's even been playing against the current PES World Champion, Ettore. He's also been showing off his My Club, how stacked it is, and whatnot. Now, this could obviously be an indication that Griezmann just enjoys PES, but it also could be an indication that Griezmann could be involved with PES in the future. You never know. But at this stage of the year now, we're in the 5th month of 2019, PES will be coming out in a few months' time. Obviously, this kind of speculation will fuel any kind of speculation, so potentially we could see a new cover star or an ambassador, we might not, but history says that PES do like to change their ambassadors every 2 to 3 years, and as you know, Barcelona have been the main focal point of the game for the past 3 years, and Coutinho has been a focal point for PES 2019, so maybe we'll see PES go in a different direction for the next instalment. So thank you all for watching today's video. In terms of PES gameplay or actual features for gameplay, nothing's been said. This time last year we had a very early leak of PES 2019 through the Hong Kong PlayStation Store, but nothing like that has come to fruition. We're either going to get a little teaser of PES in the next 2 weeks. If not, we are definitely going to get to see something at E3 next month. Anyway, my name is Cam. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it, and I will see you all in the next one.